Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you're never leaving my face. Heart is racing here now. Never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess. No, you're a mind reader. Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you'll never leave in my veins. Heart is racing here now. Never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess. No, you're a mind reader. Mind reader.
What's up, everybody? Back with another video. As always, 3 channels live on, 1 person fucking watching. But it's just the world we live in. Censorship, fake viewership. But shout out to all you guys. Sorry I didn't go live the last 2 times. Just been busy and then ill-motivated to do a live stream. So, what's good, Harley 2020? Good to see you. So, oh man. A lot going on, as always. Truthfully, it is unbelievable on what's happening. On just when you thought you'd seen and heard it all, you see something you never seen before. The TV and the social media. It's wild. We live in a crazy, crazy time, guys. Crazy society that is just headed for whatever it's headed to. It's just the writing's on the wall, the setup. You know, just like we've been talking about for so long. You know, as soon as Trump stepped on the scene, I knew what his purpose was. I was looking at an old video because I tried to look for an old video where I was talking about Donald Trump and what his purpose was. And I was like, damn, I said that back in fucking 2015. Wow. And it was good. Life sends you. And it was basically me talking about how he was going to be put in to target people that are, truth and awakened. And when they take him down, they're taking all those people with him. And it seems like exactly the way it's going, to the T. Couldn't plan it any better. When the news comes out and literally becomes a conspiracy theorist, the new mainstream media is conspiracy theorists now. That's all they talk about. It's like, wow, you can't tell the difference between the internet conspiracy theorists and the damn mainstream media. They're right all in bed with it. What's good, Tony Barbera? So, exactly, they'll never bring any of that stuff. But they'll bring just enough because the object is to destroy America. Hollywood's going with it because Hollywood is the CIA. So that's going with it, with America. Well, I got to stop saying America. Sorry. With USA, United States Corporation. It's got to be destroyed. The whole objective is to destroy it. And that's why they want to make you hate it. That's why everything is unjust. That's why it's not really unjust. You know? They're just using the route that they have taken all this time, right? And made it unjust because they want to tear down what's holding them from moving forward, and that is freedom. I don't care what anybody says, there is things that are stopping these people from moving forward, and that is freedoms and liberties. It's not guns, okay? It's not they're fearful of the American people. It's because everything was built off of documents, contracts, laws, and they need to uproot it all. And they're doing a good job at it. So, they just need it destroyed. So they don't care who's, as long as you're a part of destroying it, you're good. But only a certain demographic they want you to destroy. They don't want you to violently destroy it. That's not what I'm talking about. They want you to want it gone. They want you to want certain things, right? But those certain things people don't realize erode freedoms. This whole real ID, all right? People don't understand how powerful that is. And there's going to be truthers that are yelling the truth on here all day long. If they fly, they're going to have a real ID. It just is what it is. Or a passport, which, hell, when you sign up to get a passport, do you know where all that information goes? You can't be a truther talking about you're worried about Big Brother and the surveillance state and going to get passport and a real ID. Those things are linked to things that you couldn't even begin to understand. You know, the Real ID Act is from 9/11. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry about that. So, you have, um, I forgot what I was talking about. I know I'm talking about destroying the corporation of the United States. That's the whole objective, to destroy the corporation. And by doing all these things to piss people off, what does it all boil down to? The government, the control structure, right? Again, they don't want you to do it violently. They want you to vote it. They want you to accept it. They want you to accept a psychopath. You know? Whether it's Trump or Biden again or Kamala Harris or some other flunky, it's all planned. I'm starting to think that I'm starting to think that that they might put this motherfucker in jail. You know, because this all lines up with the Brazilian, the Brazilian president. Same thing happened there. It's like they ran the same script. I've made plenty of videos on that. And I thought Donald Trump, I was wrong. I thought Donald Trump would get found not guilty. But it makes sense now, the way they spend it. I'm like, oh shit, all right. Well, they empowered one and empowered the other at the same time. Because when Trump gets a loss, the people they want to target, gets more angry. And then you could push things like they're pushing now. All of a sudden, my local newspaper did a video. They're on the front page. Trump's guilty verdict boosts new QAnon fucking rhetoric. I'm like, what? Unbelievable. And this is what they're pushing. That's why Fox News comes out, interviews Donald Trump. He says, they asked if he'll release the JFK files. He said, yep. Release the 9/11 files. Yep. Epstein files. Yep. I mean, man, this shit is scripted very well. All linked and tied together. And so I tell people think that this whole Epstein shit was some, real, they're really, no, man. And then, you see pictures of Donald Trump and all these different people and all, over the years. It's all for the plan. They're mixing it all. It goes to show you when you look back now, when you see all these Epstein and Trump pictures, this is all CIA, man. Central Intelligence. This is what they do. That's the whole job of the CIA. That's to keep everybody wondering what the fuck is going on. Manipulating the minds, man. That's why I was like, it's pointless to even do videos anymore. It's like we're in a big game. Doing videos, I mean, talking about, mainstream. I mean, because that's what they want us to do. As long as we're talking about that, we're good. That's why the algorithms are set like that. The people that talk about that, they're like mainstream. They'll let them be around. People like, us. No, we don't fit the algorithm. Nope. We're not gonna show up anywhere. We actually make people create thoughts, their own thoughts. Like True Driver says, "What's good, Daniel Amico?" I'm good. Tony, what's good, Tony Barbera? Numbers on the left, they're playing. Numbers on the right. Yeah, they're playing each other at the same goddamn time. Playing each other at the same time. But doing it and using the actual system they built, the court systems. I mean, all of this is it's just showing you, like I told y'all. What's good, Brandon? The United States is splitting apart. All right, and all of this is all a part of it, man. It's all a part of it. People think the United States cannot fall. It's always going to be together. It's not going to happen in our lifetime. It's happening. It's happening pretty damn fast. People don't realize from 1930, you just say 33, right? 1933 until about what? 1983, 84, it was like America's time, maybe a little bit farther off than that. That's only 50 years, guys. 50 years that they made the United States a superpower. So you figure it's been in decline, going downhill, like, where people were actually prospering, those were all the people that were doing all right in society. Yeah, in the 90s it was, but it kind of started in the 90s. Early 90s, late 80s, shit started to take a turn, If you look at as far as like a growth of a corporation, economy, the overall people, working class, that was a booming time for America. It just was. When you go back and look, that's just what it was. That was when passed so far. So 50 years. And now look, since 9/11, okay, you can say, we're what, 24 years in now. 24 years in. That Real ID Act, I think that was in 05 or whatever the hell it was in. Think about that. Think about how fast. Look at how fast it's deteriorated since 2019, 2020. I know I look around Rochester, New York, and other places I travel, I'm like, good God almighty. It's in a rapid decline. It's finally in the 80s up here. Man. Unbelievable, man. Violence. People sleeping out, on the street. Everywhere, man. This shit is wild. Really wild. So, 2008. 2020 was the deadline for the Real ID Act, but because of Mr. 19, they pushed the shit back. Now the deadline is May of 2025. You gotta have it, and they're going to enforce the Real ID. This is not my words. This is what they say. Real ID enforcement starts May 2025. Well, why the fuck y'all got to put enforcement behind the shit? What the fuck are y'all enforcing? And if you look, everything that's tied to the real ID, biometrics, tracking, all right? It's going to be rolled in with the, what's that shit? Electronic, I forgot what it's called. I mean, that shit's tied to every, you sign up, you get that. That is saying you willfully give up all of that information, all of that, everything. You give it all up. People got to read the fine print. And that's because you won't be able to enter federal territories. That in itself said, okay, the state ID, what is that? Well, that's sufficient enough for your state, not for federal purposes. Oh, okay. Like I said, whatever they got planned, they're going to use that, and they already got you already doing it. So that's one big hurdle they got to get over. Everything is contractually contract law. They can't just come out, boom, hold a terrorist attack, 9/11 style, in the whole United States and across the world with sympathizers of, Hamas and Palestine and all this other stuff. And we already know they already gave you a rainbow of fucking people, literally and figuratively, a rainbow of people. So they're going to be black, white, gay, straight, yellow hair, blue hair, green hair. They're going to have pants sagging. They're going to look like everybody we see every day, all day long. Those are the faces that they're going to put on the screens that did whatever the hell the fuck they're doing. So they got planned. I told you, this is how they're going to do it. 100%. It ain't a doubt in my mind that's how they're going to do it. That's how it's going down. Because now you can put everybody in fear of everybody else, and nobody knows who the fuck could be the latest, greatest terrorist. And when you're talking crazy, looking crazy, walking crazy, driving crazy, doing things erratically, oh, well, that's what one of the terror attack people, that's what they were doing. They had this same bio that these people got. They were, they were always at the same spot, drinking the same coffee, but they just looked a little. Now everybody's a suspect. You never know where the next motherfucker's gonna be hiding behind a trash can, a stop sign, or, anywhere. Watch and see. This is the ultimate fucking hat trick right there. The ultimate hat trick. And they're kind of like pushing people into getting that, because if you want to fly in a fucking airplane or go to, out of the borders, hell, real ID, make it sound so good, not realize it's for federal purposes. That means who the fuck goes on, and if nobody really goes on any federal building. No, you're going to need that to go on national parks, because those are good. Some of those are federal lands crossing borders of states. Border states will be federal territory. There'll be easement, of course, to the next state, but it's going to be federal territory. Federal controls borders. All right? This shit is already ready to go. You already got coalition of states that want to form a union anyways. So this has got to happen. They just got to plan it. They're like, oh, shit. We already got this faction of people thinking that they're fighting for freedom, and they don't understand when they pull that rabbit out, up goes the Constitution, which does have protections. Those that believe it don't, obviously don't know what the fuck they're talking about or what even is going on. All this shit is coming, man, like a freight train. So all this is setting it up for it, man. That's why you see state. Oh, the state went after Donald Trump. Okay, they're going to appeal it. It's going to go to the federal level. All right? They're playing this game for a few years now. They played it during COVID. Well, it's the states. Oh, it's the federal government can't do this. Well, the states can't do that. Well, the federal government overturned this. Well, the state did this. Tyrannical shit. And they already showed you that states are tyrannical. So when this pops off, they're going to be like, well, y'all already knew the states were tyrannical. So that's what's happening to those people over there in that state over there now. They'll be like, wow, I don't want to go to that state. That's where they're going with it, man. Removing the United States out of its position. You know? Playing a wild ass game. So, you know, all these things, man, are gonna, I mean, it's June already. It's already June fucking 5th, guys. July 4th is less than, July 4th is less than a month away. And Trump's gets next big thing is a sentencing. Good God Almighty. You know, it's coming up. Think about that shit. So you got Trump's sentencing coming up, which is going to be big. You know? And they're all pushing all the rhetoric. And now the whole thing is, oh, Trump's running for president and he's a convicted felon. You know, that's not right. That's not right. You know? Trump's running because he's a convicted felon. That's the whole rhetoric for the liberals is what? It is, we can't let him in office by any means necessary. By any means necessary. And you know, a lot of these revolutionaries are into the Malcolm X shit. All right? Because they have propagated Malcolm X to these people like the revolutionaries, not realizing Malcolm X type shit was so different. He even talked about these same motherfuckers that think they're the revolutionaries of Malcolm X. He talked about them same exact fucking people. You know? So, yeah, it's a lot coming to the forefront, man. You know? Got all these new fucking, you know, diseases and shit they're talking about. You got the agreement they just got, not the pandemic treaty, but they got an agreement, and then one war criminal, the guy with the gray hair, looking like Don King with glasses, simply said, we look forward to knowing that we're one step closer to the pandemic treaty. And if you know, that guy is up there with all the nemesis. This guy's, he's already got, you know, cases on him of doing some wicked shit to nations. You know, it's good, Angel Z. Toon, Yoshi, what's good? You know? These are things to think about, man. So, got a wild ride ahead, guys. Just buckle your seatbelt because it's going to get bumpy. You know? You better believe it's going to be a lot of fucking protests, man. A lot of protests. They're going to stage some crazy Trump supporters, Trump sympathizers, plastered all over the news. They're going to do all this shit, man. Somebody's going to fake try to kill Biden. Somebody's going to fake try to kill Trump. They're going to play both sides like we've never seen before. They're doing it now. The minute the verdict came in, what did they start doing? Oh, there's people that said they were going to, you know, Trump, oh, look, he did it again. He's doing the insurrection rhetoric. He's saying people should be angry and should fight back and should, you know, oppose this verdict and whatever the fuck they plaster it. And then you see all these fake fucking people that come out of the woodwork all of a sudden on social media that are like, who the fuck are these people? Well, you know what it is. It's CIA. This is what they do. Infiltrate and to sway your mind. And again, they don't want it, nothing done violently. They'll do a little violence here and there, but no, they don't want it. All this has got to be done in a way to where it's accepted. That's why they pulled all the cop resources back, because now the crime's rampant. So now you'll accept more cops. You'll accept more laws. You'll accept more surveillance. You'll accept more what they want. Trump, you know, if you watch the shit, it's like, wow, what the fuck is what they do to a lot of people? They do this to black people all the time. They do this to people that don't got lawyers all the time. Just railroad them. Boom. They've been doing this shit forever. Railroading fucking people. So, they're just showing you what they'll be doing. Remember, this is all part of the New World Order, right? What did George Bush say? The rule of law, not the rule of jungle. The rule of the law. They want to. What laws that is, I don't fucking know. Whatever law they decide to make the fuck up. Remember Donald Trump, he likes President cheat. It is his shit. You got drugs, you're dead. Why? They already went through what we went through 100 years ago. They've already been through the drug that destroyed their fucking country. Is it probably the same people in power? Probably. Just read their constitution. Read the Constitution of Russia. Sounds just like the United States. You're like, what the fuck? How do people, the power's in the people? What? The Republic of China? What? I think it might be time for a refresher. I think it might be time for a refresher. All right? Okay. The Constitution is actually called the People's Republic of China. But they tell you, they'll say, oh, it's communism. Am they under communism? Yeah, absolutely they're under communism. Are they under a controlled tyrannical government? Absolutely they are. But their constitution don't say they are. When you read that, and you're like, wait, what the fuck's going on? Well, if you fast forward United States, let's just say 10 years, that's what it's going to look like. People worried about communism don't realize this has already happened in other places. This is just new over here. This is all this nation is, this corporation is new. The Constitution for the People's Republic of China is a supreme law of the People's Republic of China. It was adopted by the Fifth National People's Congress on December 4th, 1982, with the further revisions about every 5 years. It is the fourth constitution in People's Republic of China history, superseded the 1954 Constitution, the 1975 Constitution, and the 1978 Constitution. Well, damn, they just be switching these motherfuckers up left and right over there, do whatever the fuck they want. Why? Because the people are already under control. That iron fist already came. All right? It already came. And then if you look at it, right? If you look at the jurisdiction is the People's Republic of China. All right? The system is unitary, Marxist, Leninist, one-party, socialist republic. All right? The branches, 6, legislative, executive, military, supervisory, judicial, procuratorial. Those are all the branches of government, guys. Think about that. There's 6 branches of government. Think about that. 6 branches of government. right? The United States has how many branches of government? You got 3 branches of government here. And you know what they list our government as? A federal presidential republic, right? Crazy. Who the fuck's the federal? Right? The United States. In the United States, federalism is the constitutional divisions of power between U.S. state governments and the federal government of the United States. Think about that shit. Crazy. So I know this bores people, but hey, people don't give a fuck. People don't really care. God damn, why I smell pure diesel? You know? So again, go to the China Constitution. It says republic. You know, and that goes to show you they already been through this, man. They already been through this. That's why there's zero tolerance for anything. You know? And this was called a victory in China, the new democratic revolution. That's what they called it. The victory in China's new democratic revolution and the success in its socialist cause have been achieved by the Chinese people of all nationalities under the leadership of the Communist Party. What? Under the leadership of Communist Party of China and the guidance of Marxism, Leninism, and Mao Zedong thought by upholding truth, correcting errors, and surmounting numerous difficulties and hardships. China will be in the primary stage of socialism for a long time to come. Right? The basic task of the nation is to concentrate its efforts on the socialist modernization along with the road of Chinese-style socialism. Under the leadership of the Communist Party of China, the guidance of Marxism, Leninism, Mao Zedong thought, Xi Jinping theory, the important thought of 3 represents the scientific outlook on development and the Xi Jinping thought on socialism with Chinese. All right? Characters of a new era. That's why they say, look, the Chinese people of all nationalities will continue to adhere to the people's democratic dictatorship and the socialist road. Right? Preserve and reform and opening to the outside world, steadily improve socialist institutions. See, China is being pitched over there that when this whole new Belt and Road shit comes, the world opens up, that they will become greater because they have been in this for so long, but they will be opened up to the world. Well, they're not going to open up into the world until the world is under what? Communism. Yep. And all these motherfuckers you see right around the United States with the rainbow hair and the freedom and liberty and the psychedelic and the meditation and all that crazy stupid shit, they love communism. They love it. They don't like private. They don't like that shit. They love communism. They love social media. They love it. These motherfuckers are so mentally fucked up and disturbed, it's not even fucking funny. All right? They love communism. When I say love, I mean they love it. I have literally talked to motherfuckers say they like communism. I'm like, what? Well, I don't like, no fucking violence and all that. But the idea of communism, you got to understand the understandings behind communism. Like, okay, make me a believer, because what the fuck you're talking about is ridiculous. But that's part of the new world order, right? That's just what it is, guys. Read their constitution. You know, what they're in and what their constitution says is totally fucking different. They're interpreting their constitution from a communistic mind ideology programmed and set in them. This is where this nation is already headed. Most people are already there and don't even fucking know it. Already there. Already there, guys. And you see, even truth, I agree. Well, we should be equal at all. Everybody, we're all one, See, they flipped that whole concept. It's a thing called individual liberty. That is the most strongest thing there is in human existence. Yes, we're all collectively one, but we're all one unit in the verse. We're all one universe. Meaning, I'm here, bitch, you're there. What's mine ain't fucking yours. I can share if I want to, if my heart lets me, I can do that. If I don't want to fucking share, bitch, I ain't got to share. That's not the society they want. If you don't want to share, they're going to go tell somebody who'll make you share, because you got more than them. They got one cookie, you got 4 bags of fucking cookies. They're going to tell, bitch, you got 4 bags of cookies, you ain't eating them motherfuckers. Bitch, share with these motherfuckers, or take a fucking bullet in the head, or be fined, or whatever the fuck else. That's the society they want. They don't want you to be able to, they want to be able to have it all. The elites, the super wealthy. And that's another thing. They eliminate the middle class, because there's either you're wealthy or you're fucking poor. That's it. This is China. This is China. This is other places already in progress. What's good, Sheriff? I used to want to join the Communist Constitution. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But that's even people that are caught up in all this stuff don't realize that they're actually fighting for communism. There's people that look like truthers, smell like a truther, sound like a truther, but they're actually pushing fucking communism 100%. 100 the fuck percent. I don't give a fuck about what anybody's doing to me but the motherfuckers that got the power to do shit to me. That's it. Motherfuckers be worried about other people. That's a communist fucking ideology. That's a communist mindset. Don't worry the fuck about what that motherfucker's doing over there. Worry about the other motherfuckers that cause the goddamn problems. That's why tattletaling, snitching, and all this other shit is such on a high. That is communistic, Marxist ideology. That is a mindset of somebody who wants to take something from you. That is somebody who don't want you to have what they have, or don't want you to be what they can't be. That's the kind of shit that they want around here. That's what they want. No, you can't think all this way. You're thinking wrong. We don't think like that. You can't call him. He's fucking mentally unstable. You can't have those thoughts. That's the whole fucking thing. In China, they got those fucking meters to tell who's mad or who's bad in society, or credit, social credit rating. That's what this is all about. It's communism. It's just, that's it. You got to get America in line with communism. That's what this all boils down to. By any means necessary. Break the bitch apart, rip it out, give them no protections from documents that did protect them, no matter what people want to say about it, it is, and stands to where the people that are in power have to abide by rules. There was a game of Monopoly set out, and they got to go by it. If they don't go by it, they could be held liable. Yes, they overreach their boundaries. They do tyrannical shit. They hide, they cover up, they do all that. But what stands. It is there. Getting to it, get them to abide by it, that's a whole different story. But those things are there. Because everything they put in place to put you under tyranny and give you all these injustices, well, they just went around the obstacles of what the law says. And if they get caught, then they backtrack and they backpedal and try to, fix it. And a lot of it is what? Implied consent, acquiescence, But that's where we're at, guys. So if you look at the whole Chinese Constitution, think about it. And they want to reunify Taiwan. Taiwan is not a part of the People's Republic of China. They are, but they aren't, which is very interesting. What do they have in Taiwan? More freedoms than people in China. Taiwan is part of the sacred territory of the Republic of China. It is the lofty duty of the entire Chinese people, including our counterparts in Taiwan, to accomplish the great task of reunifying the motherland. See, they're trying to reel them in. If you go to China, if you know about China, China has many different Chinese people in China. You think everyone in China is China. No, man. There's all different Chinese languages. It's like 15 different ones. That means there's different ethnicities of Chinese people. But they're all unified under one from a fucking tyrannical, socialist, communist, Marxist, Leninist government. And they were sold the same thing. And guess what? They don't like it. But guess what? They can't fight it. It's too late. That is a prime example. China shouldn't be something that, it's China, go to war with. No, it should be something we're looking at and say, you know what? We don't want to become like that. Don't look at them as an enemy. Look at what's been done to the people. The people of China haven't done anything. And the people of Russia haven't done anything to anybody in the United States. The same motherfuckers that set these places up as trying to set this up here. That's what the fuck need to get through people's fucking skull. But no, Americans, not Americans, United States citizens are just docile creatures. They did a number. They did a number. Crazy. They tell you the People's Republic of China is a unitary, multinational state built up jointly by the people of all its nationalities. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. Just say, fuck all y'all nationalities. Y'all are one people. Just paint them all one color, Chinese. Just like they doing over here. Americans, paint them all one color. And no, nothing we say or own say fucking American. Just like these people, they ain't Chinese. They got nationality, tribes, ethnicities, all that shit, just like we do. They erase all our shit. Paint it. Just paint a picture. Russians, paint it. Here, you got the Russian crayon. You get the Chinese crayon. You get the African crayon. What the fuck? Talked to some African dude, ran into some African dude yesterday. I asked him if he knew this other African dude. He's like, oh no, where's he from? He's from Sudan. One's from Sudan, the other one's from Uganda. Well, fuck. Those are totally, they're like, they sound the same. They're like, they ain't even from Africa. One's from Uganda, the other one's from Sudan. All right? Two totally different fucking worlds. But we just say, they all Africans. Not to them, they ain't. They know where they're from. Their shit goes back to, I mean, they say they're from Uganda. Well, it's gonna go deeper than that. Well, our family's from this village of these people over here. You know, and that's what they did here. Erased us. Took our history. The most powerful thing everyone always had, what was passed down from their ancestors. They took that shit, washed it away. They did it all over the world. Some things aren't passed down. You'd be like, wow, this person is intelligent when they know just regular stuff. You know, about the human body, about medicine, about nature. They just know how to do it. Well, they want to eliminate all that, so we got to do what? Run to the pharmacy, run to the doctor, don't ask questions. One African guy was like, yeah, man, when I first came here, they were like, I got baby teeth in the back, they need to take them out. He was like, what? He didn't understand anything. He said, my teeth are perfect, and his teeth was perfectly white as fuck. I'm like, God damn. He's like, yeah, they want to take my teeth out in the back. I said, no. He said, no. We told, oh, we got to take your wisdom teeth. I ain't never had no wisdom teeth taken out of my fucking head. No, the fuck not. You know? What kind of shit is that? When you look up, you realize it was to make money. Oh, or your teeth are impacted. They're going to do this and they're going to do that. They're going to do this. Ain't shit in nature getting their teeth pulled the fuck out. But humans run to the fucking dentist to get their teeth ripped the fuck out. I'm talking about, you know, I'm not talking about infections and all that shit. It's different. I'm talking about motherfucking goddamn wisdom teeth and stupid shit like that. Oh, when you're growing up, what do we all have to do? Go to the eye doctor? What was that a plot to? Well, for them to make the fuck money. Make some money. That's what that was for. You not realizing when you're growing, so are your eyeballs. There's going to be periods in life where you got some blurry vision, and then they hope they snag the kids with the blurry vision, and then guess what? Prescribe them glasses. Next thing you know, they got fucking glasses the rest of their fucking life. And all it was either it was allergy season, either they were just going through growth periods, and they just had a little blur and couldn't see the fucking EEFFGG. And now they got to wear glasses for the rest of their fucking life because the glasses fucked up their eye development. You know? This is America. This is America, which ain't America. I mean the United States Corporation. So that's where we at, man. People don't even like hearing this shit that I'm talking about. No, people don't like hearing this shit. They want to hear a conspiracy theory story. They want to see people talk about what they saw mainstream to somebody sit here and say, oh, no, look at this, look at that, look at this, man. That's why I don't even, I just be like, there ain't no point. Mainstream media is telling you the conspiracy theory story now. You know? It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Sorry I can't read the comments. I'm trying to state on the road. My son is autistic and he knows better. And people mess with his teeth and eyes. That's crazy. That's right, man. That's right. You know, they got us so messed up, man. I told somebody, I was like, look, you're not American. So don't ever think you're a fucking American. Ain't no document. That's why you got no document that says you're American. That's why there's no legal definition of American. There's a legal definition of America, but American, you're not going to find it. That is in law, right? Meaning in case law. There is none. You aren't American. American is the indigenous people of this land that the Europeans discovered. That's what American is. The indigenous, aboriginal people of America that was founded by the Europeans. That's what America is. American means. That's the etymology of that word. So a lot of motherfuckers ain't American. And I had a person say, well, it doesn't really matter. You know, we're still American. No, the fuck you're not. It does matter. And with that mentality is the reason why shit's the way it is. No, whatever you are, you should be able to claim that. Why the fuck we got to claim to be a U.S. citizen? I know why, but I'm just saying, why is that accepted by everybody? Motherfuckers come from Poland to Italy, fucking Africa, or Turkey, or Afghanistan, or Yemen, or wherever the fuck you come from, the islands of Puerto Rico, Mexico, Guatemala. That's where the fuck you should be able to claim. Why the fuck you got to come here to become an American citizen any fucking way? I mean, I know why, but I'm just saying. And people that are born into this shit, okay, why you can't have your lineage? Why? Because then that eliminates them from being in your fucking life. Then that eliminates them from making you a U.S. citizen. That's why. Can you claim it? Absolutely, you fuck can. They make it very hard, but you can claim who you are. Do they want people to know this? No, because then there won't be any U.S. citizens. And this shit people don't give a fuck about. That should be truthful. That should be, hey, it is what it is. That's nonviolent. That's a nonviolent, non-action protest right there. Like, look, I want to claim who I am. It's like they're kicking you in the face, shoving a broomstick up your ass, laughing at you, and then taking a piss on you, and then lighting you on fire because they're showing you motherfuckers can claim they're a dog, a cat, boy, girl, he, she, pronoun this, pronoun the fuck that. Which are trying to make that some kind of fucking law. Like I seen an email coming from some representative that says pronouns, she, her, hers. I'm like, fuck this society, man. This is where we got to, where if they got to do that, why the fuck they can't use, like, look, I'm this. I go by A, B, C, and D, motherfucker, and that's it. You address me this way. I'm Sir Akta Bakla, Wakla, Shakla, Shaka Khan, motherfucker. That's who I am, and I'm from over here. Bitch, call me by that. Fit that on your paper. But motherfuckers, they can make schools have cat boxes in the fucking, in the fucking bathrooms. They could bring in, show Peter how to pipe Paul and suck off Paul in a book, but they can't bring in a book to show you, bitch, you're not this, motherfucker. You ain't this. You ain't black, you dumb bitch. This is what you are. Nope, can't have that in the school. I mean, this society, man, is sick, guys. It's a sick, twisted society on every fucking level. Go get your ID. Get your real ID act, bitch. We're telling you it's a real ID, and we're acting, motherfucker. Go get the shit so you can hop on our airplanes and go to your homeland. Ain't that some shit? Rub it right in your face. They can identify as whatever they fuck they want, but when you gotta identify as what you want, you gotta go through hoops and hell bounds and hurdles to get to it. Then you claim the shit. You act, hey, look, this is who I am. You're liable to get shot and killed on the side of the road by one of them motherfuckers. Ain't that crazy? But yet they on the side of the road and they got panties on and it's got a beard. Oh, the cops let them go. Me, they don't even want it. They can't even deal with these motherfuckers. You don't see nothing to do with the Rainbow Club on no police videos. Rarely, ever, ever, never, ever, 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 ever. Why? Because they're told to let them motherfuckers go. We want no parts of these people. We're going to get sued. When you go to jail, they ask you if you got all this shit going on with you so they can put you in the right place so they don't get fucking sued for violating your fucking gender identity. That's just a fucked up society we live in. Crazy, man. Fucking crazy. Crazy, man. So, this is the society we live in, guys. It's mind-boggling. All right, let me put my disclaimer up, guys. I gotta put my disclaimer up. Hold on. Alright guys, just had to throw my disclaimer up there. This is just satire. This is not, don't know and take any of this shit seriously. But anyways, shout out to all you guys. Oh shit, what'd I just do? We still good, guys? You should get me on. Yeah. You know, I'll be wanting to do more lives, but I just be so ill motivated, man. Like, I be wanting to do a night drive, especially on one of these hot nights, but I don't know. I get relaxed, and it's just, I got to be in the right energy. But yeah, you see, I'll be live on this, I'm on my main channel, whatever one it is, I don't know. But the videos of the zombies are the reason why I left a long time ago. I was from Buffalo in Erie County and also Arizona and Kansas, but I learned it don't matter where you move. Yeah, it is. It's fucking everywhere, yo. It's definitely everywhere. It is everywhere. Nobody's immune to this shit, man. It's everywhere. You know? Everywhere. Everywhere, guys. And that's because this is by design, man. This is how you take a nation out, man. You drug them up, get the weed, this new GMO shit, weed shit. Hey, people can believe what they want, but hey, it's taking a lot of people out, man. Taking a lot of people out, left and right. I don't talk shit just to be talking. I live it because I stop and I'm out there. I asked the motherfuckers, yo, how you start this shit? They said smoking fucking weed. I mean, I got over 10 fucking people saying that. So, hey, people can say whatever the fuck they want. This weed, it ain't weed. People that stop smoking that shit. I'm like, yo, you don't smoke no more? Hell no, you don't see this shit? Yo, that ain't weed, man. I don't know what the fuck this shit is, yo. I just fucked that, man. Before I stopped, he was like, man, dude was like, before I stopped, man, I was going everywhere trying to find some shit that wasn't this shit, and I couldn't find it. That's fucked up, man. You know? That's fucked up. You know? That's fucked up. But I try to tell people, yo, this shit, they got that shit off the streets a long fucking time ago. You know? A long time ago. All you gotta do is look around, man. War on drugs. I mean, hey, people gotta do their own research. Go into the OSS and the psychedelic revolution, what they did with the weed and how they knew of the power of marijuana. This shit that's out here is not marijuana at all in any degree. The doctors got that shit, and you ain't getting it, unfortunately. You know? But hey, this is still weed smokers that they get angry when I talk about it. But hey, Christians get angry when I talk about Jesus. Trumpers get mad when I talk about Trump. The Rainbow Club get mad when I talk about their bullshit. Vegans get mad when I talk about vegans. So hey, that comes with the territory. Instead of people just stopping and looking at it, the cigarettes the same shit. Tobacco was a medicine. It was a medicinal plant. What they do? They made fucking cigarettes to kill you and called it tobacco. They ain't fucking tobacco, man. That ain't tobacco. They did the same shit with cigarettes, guys. Cigarettes. Tobacco. And the tobacco is called, starts with a, what's the saying? Hold on, let me see. Hold on. All right. The tobacco is called solanacea. Solanacea. Soul, like your soul, and anacea. Solanacea. One thing should let you know right off the bat. It has SOL in it. That's where tobacco comes from, right? And it's called nicotina tabacium L. That's another name, right? But it comes from the SOLANALES family, right? That's the family. So hey, it is what it is. The genus, right? The GENUS is nicotiana, like nicotinia. That's where nicotine comes from. Species and tobacco, right? They call it tobacco. You smoke tobacco, motherfucker. You don't smoke this shit. Y'all don't smoke this shit right here. Smoking cigarettes. Oh yeah, fuck, man. That shit is a walking fuck. That shit is a narcotic. If you look at tobacco and what they made it to, it's a fucking narcotic. A legal one. That's why it's regulated. It's a fucking narcotic, guys. You know? Think about it, man. They're gonna do the same shit with this fucking shit they got out here calling it weed. It's not. It's mind-altering, mind-numbing shit that will have your ass straight to fentanyl. Get straight to the fucking point, you know? These young kids out here doing all this craziness, they're all smoking this shit, man. And it's called SOL. They know what this shit did, you know? SOL. Cigarettes. Same shit. Alters your state of mind, right? Just is what it is, man. And this weed, God. This shit out here, we just call it weed, whatever the fuck it is. But man, that shit'll fuck you up, man. Trust me. You know? That, what it used to be, hey, high vibrational plant, right? Spiritual type shit. That shit's long gone. Long fucking gone. Long gone. But like I said, people can believe whatever the fuck they want to believe. But that's the society we in, man. So be careful. Like I said, man, it's, you know, if I have time today, it's so hot. People are too hot to be in these vacant fucking houses. They just out in the grass, man. I'm like, yo, this city has never seen this before. You've never seen a fucking living room on a lawn at a home of homeless junkies, right? I mean, no, junkies, not homeless. Sorry, we already somebody already cleared that up. You got junkies, homeless, and addicts. Addicts and junkies that got homes, they just can't get to the motherfucker. They got family, they just can't get there. This shit keeps them high. You can't go home. You see people in cars until they lose the car. Then they're on feet. This shit is like, it's unbelievable. You know? It's so bad the system don't want to deal with these people because when they get them in there, they got to have all this care and that costs money. And you know, the prisons are money and jails are money. They can't do it. They got to let them motherfuckers out. They're like, look, okay, all right. If we let all these drug addicts in here, guys, look, we got to give them this drug, that drug, this drug, that drug. We got to keep them segregated. They need extra eyes on them. Holy fuck. If we don't do that, they can die. Holy shit. They can hurt. I mean, this shit is, we put them back on the street. They just stole, what? 100,000 worth of shit. Fuck it. Give them an appearance ticket. You know, that's that's why it does. This shit is so fucked up. People think it's it's the Democrats. Bitch, shut the fuck up, you stupid fuck. People say that shit, man. I don't want to take a baseball bat and just Lucille their ass right across the top of the fucking head. Not even the face. Straight for the dome. What? I don't even want to respond to this motherfucker. What? It's the Democrats. Like, you fucking kidding me? It's the Democrats. What? You get Lucille. What? You get Lucille. You know? I wanted to make some GTA parodies with, like, you know, little cut scenes, like, with some shit that I be talking about. Because it'll be funny as fuck. I'll take one of them baseball bats and be like, and create the voices real quick. Just do a quick skit and just watch out. Know how I be feeling. Do it in the game, not in real life, of course. You know, it's just shit that I be thinking. These aren't actual thoughts. I just be thinking this sometimes, but I'm not a thought, because thoughts you create, and I don't create violence. But this is just how I be thinking sometimes, because the shit's so stupid. It's the Democrats. You fucking stupid? God. It can't be the Democrats. Ain't no such thing as Democrat. Anything that you own say Democrat? Anything you own say Republic? No. At least people from, like, Africa, China, it says right on the shit, the Republic of China. We ain't even got shit that says Republic of any goddamn thing. But yet we pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the Republic for which it stands, one nation under God, not to the Democrats, one nation under a bunch of motherfucking people for the betterment of other people's feelings and emotions and thoughts, with non-liberty, with injustices for all. No, man. No, sorry. I don't live in that fuck. That's the shit we live in. And they want to ban that. They wanted to ban that shit. They wanted to ban the Pledge of Allegiance. Why? Because the shit says motherfucking Republic. And it has liberty. And it has one nation. And it has under God. And it has indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. See? They want you to throw that shit out the fucking window. They don't want you to think like that. Think about it. And I don't give a fuck what the fuck God they talking about. It is what it is. You know, that's what they believe in. Hey, you could believe in God, but in certain instances where, hey, look, that shit is off the table. And that's how they move. So it should be like that. You, hey, believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. But when you get into the lawful legal realm, hey, it's about man shit. It's about common man. You know? Or did Jesus tell you to do? Nah, not over here. That's what people don't understand also. The law ain't got shit to do with Jesus, Buddha, Allah, none of that shit. It's the law. That shit comes from the universe and common man. You know, like, look, we all deem this shit wrong, okay? Can't be doing that shit. Look, that shit's dead wrong. Can't be killing motherfuckers, raping motherfuckers, stealing, breaking shit, fucking shit up around. No, can't be doing all that. That's wrong. Everybody could agree upon that. But all this other shit, hey, you know, look, do whatever you want in the fucking house. Look, you want to wear tits and pretend you got a bulge in your pants? Go ahead. You want to dress like a rainbow or whatever the fuck, pretend you're a cat, quacking like a fucking dog or whatever you want to do. Look, do that shit. Just don't come to us telling us to enforce it on everybody else. Fuck out of here. All right, guys, I got to take an intermission. All right, give me a second. I'm up here in Buffalo. Shout out to my Buffalo peeps. But give me a minute. All right. I gotta get something. So give me 1 minute. I'm gonna put on the an intermission. Oh shit.
Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel Feel the temperature rising, that look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you're never leaving my face. Heart is racing here now, never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess, no. You're a mind reader. Mind reader. Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's missing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising, that look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you'll never leave in my veins. Heart is racing here now, never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess, no. You're a mind reader. Mind reader.
All right, guys, I'm back. I'm back. So shout out to all you guys. Give me 1 second. Move her out of here. So we're back. And again, hope everybody's doing good. Shout out to everybody's watching. Watch later. And beat before. Jesus. 2 fucking lanes. Man, people just are maniacs on the road. No consideration. Put up my SoundCloud. I don't know. How do you put it up? Bill's Mafia. Got Bill's Mafia stickers all over the fucking car. She's having a brain aneurysm in her car because I came in on the turning lane and she was 4 bus lengths behind. I guess because I got in front of her path of travel. Unbelievable. I don't know how to put SoundCloud. You mean drop a link? Of course. Do whatever you want. I don't care. It's all good. Ain't no restrictions on here. Only YouTube restrictions. I still get people leave comments. Oh, my comments are deleted. What the fuck? I don't delete. I don't even got time to even delete comments. It's just YouTube. That's what they do. Censorship. I go to a video head. They'll say 11 comments. I go there. There's 1. Like I can't even see the damn comments. This shit is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But that's communism. Just getting us used to communism, getting us used to censorship, getting us used to not saying stuff, getting us used to all this shit. Because the world is going to be opened up, you know? And that's what's being fed to other nations, you know? Russia is being fed to them. Ukrainians. Is there a Ukraine war? Probably not. The fuck? I don't know how the fuck you got a big war going on like that, but you don't see anything. I mean, this shit is fucking crazy, man. You don't see what's really going on. You don't see shit. It's crazy. You don't see nothing. So it's pretty crazy, man. But it's the world we live in, guys. The world we live in. You know, it's the world we live in. Damn, that car's flying. That blue car. Alright, I'm trying to get over. There's another one traveling in a fucking Chevy. These trucks, if he stops fast, the bitch gonna flip over frontwards. So, yeah, what else did I want to talk about? What was it? I forgot. But I forgot. But what else is going on? Terrence Howard still Jesus, but I'm glad people are seeing the bullshit. Gotta quickly write his ass off. But Terrence Howard was created for fake spiritual people and black folks, because you can't run that fucking stupid rhetoric around intelligent people. They're just making you look stupid, and they're using a simple thing by like 1 times 1 equals 2. You know, so that just goes to show you how fucking retarded this shit is, and how they're just laughing at everybody. You know. Oh, he got patents for fucking Lego blocks. I mean, and some other little shit. I mean, the motherfucker scammed. The motherfucker scammed Uganda. He took a page out of Bill Gates' book. Scammed fucking Uganda. Talk about hydrogen-powered drones. Scam the fuck out of Uganda. You know? The fuck? It's the people. People don't. If they hear something new, they just all flock for it. That goes to show how much people are awake, man. Like we're in a time where our spirit is being targeted. Our immaterial body is trying to be encased with darkness, right? And motherfuckers think a motherfucker come out the woodwork like that. Oh, he's dropping some truth. What? And we're seeing it. Yeah, they're giving us the truth. They're giving us the lies, and then the actor is coming out and giving us the truth now. Yeah. Okay. And again, my motto's been for years, the New World Order is going to come take out the New World Order to form the New World Order. And this is going to look like Terrence Howard. You know? Dumb as fuck. Just like I did the video. I read to y'all one of his books on the rhetoric on how he even describes himself and the human species. You know, anybody says human species lines, the minute that shit lines up with this motherfucker right here.
You have a small elite that pushes things in its own interests, even if it doesn't benefit the vast majority of the population. This has happened so many times previously in history, and it's probably going to happen again. One of the biggest dangers to the planet today is this technological utopia, because probably for the elite it will work. If bad comes to worst, and when the flood comes, the scientists will build a Noah's Ark for the elite, leaving the rest to drown, the rest of the people and then the rest of the ecosystem. But they are likely to be able to construct this technological Noah's Ark, which is probably what much of the elite is counting.
And there's there's other rhetoric from this fucking flaming psychopath too. But when I hear species, that's who I think of, and some other people too. And then you got, Dr. Fauci all of a sudden lies about 6 feet social. I mean, this shit is so stupid, man. We already know they were going to make Fauci out to be the fall guy long ago. And the guy's be dead in a few years anyway, from ancient old age, I mean, come on, man. It's all by design. They set this all up on purpose to go the way it's going. We're in the time of how can I say it? At this point in time, we should be unattached. We should got off the internet, cleared our minds out. Whatever we learned, just fucking reset ourselves again. That's kind of what I did, to come back and look at things at a whole different perspective. And when I did that, I started to see like, that shit doesn't even make any sense. Shout out to my brother Wise, thanks to him, for sparking it. I already went through the physical, been around, met a lot of people all over the place, and realizing there is no truth community, realizing that many people are not awake. I'm like, man, these people are just online awake. I mean, like, what is this shit? And people really don't want to do anything, but there is people. I'm talking about the majority, And then come back, start talking. Hey, man, the sign is clear. It's dead. The truth community is dead. This is dead. That's dead. Whatever, dead. And then Wise comes out. Boom, lays it on. I do the research. I'm like, God damn. I go deep down, fucking never come back hole. And I'm like, shit. This shit is deep. And I was like, fuck that. Unplug. Remove everything I learned and thought. And let my own thoughts permeate, come back, and now things just new shit just all over the place. And I'm like, damn. And then now you can see shit again, like a whole different awakening, So I believe, and I'm using the word believe because it's what I believe, right? That this is a time where we shouldn't be attached, man. And we should be clear, so our minds can be clear to understand what's coming, understand what we see, And a lot of people are doing this. They're like, yo, man, like, I ain't never look at this. Or you start to see shit, Like a lot of the love and light, I've been conversating with these people, a lot of people. And now they coming back like, damn, man, now I see what you were talking about like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago. Now I see. I'm like, damn. And it's like it's people questioning what they've been doing all these years. They thought they woke up, but did they wake up? All you gotta do is look around society, and it's not an awake society by any stretch of nation. It's not. All you see is false dichotomies, fallacies, and all kinds of other shit. That's what you see. You just see a bunch of fucking religious books, pieces of the books, and then you see where they come from and why it was pushed and how all these people just adopted the shit. That's how you know, like, man, this shit was planted here, because individual, a universe, a person, right? Per piece, sun. We're all pieces. Nobody can sense. Nobody can be in the same place at the same time. nobody can encompass your space, right? You have your own space. Nobody can have a perception from your perception. No one. That's even in science, in law. Like, nobody can perceive what you perceive. That's why there's witnesses. That's why there's, you know, multiple accounts of what took place. Because you can't get it from just one. Because nobody can occupy that same space. So understanding that, look the fuck around you. Got all these motherfuckers in all the same shit. Talking the same shit. Oh, horoscopes. Oh, fucking astrology. Oh, vegan. Oh, love and light. Oh, all this other shit. Well, where that shit come from? You just formed a new religion. And then you see where they took it from. And when you see the same rhetoric, same shit, it's manufactured. It wasn't something you came up on. It was something that was out there. You seen it, lit you up through the waves and frequencies, right? That's what they used. They didn't want a drug addicted society this go around like they did before, right? They used psychedelic drugs before. They didn't want that. So they used waves and frequencies. That was the Gateway Project. Through movies, TVs, music, and radio. They use waves and frequencies and imagery, right? Instead of drugs. They didn't want to use drugs. And when you see that, you're like, damn. That's all they did. And they're doing it again. They're about to do it again because whatever time frame we in, its energy comes here, whether it's whatever's coming from the sun. And it's igniting us to look at shit differently. Look at shit. And they know that, so they need us caught in these fallacies. They even tell you in these books, false prophets. False prophets. It's strange how everything that you understand and learn and figure out, you go and it's written in them goddamn books. It's almost like that, the book is it's a two-way street. It's bullshit, but it actually ain't bullshit, but it is bullshit, and then it's not bullshit. And that's what it boils down to. Yeah, the Bible, you throw it out the window when you first woke up, right? Then you say, wait a minute, you pull it back, and there's shit in there, and you say, oh yeah, I can use this to explain to people, and then you kick it out again, like, fuck, it's all, it's bullshit. And then you look at it again, and like, damn, this shit is the same shit. It's like weaving in and out. It's in the book, and it's out of the book. It's in the book, and then you throw it away. Then it's in the book, you throw it away. And then when you get a further understanding, like, damn, this shit is in the book too. It's pretty wild how that happens, Pretty wild. So yeah, all these false things, Yeah, radio waves, man. Radio waves and frequencies is how they did it. Simple. Music, TVs, radio, all that shit. And they have psychedelic drugs still there. But again, they didn't want a full all-out drug addicted society past, the 2000s. They didn't want that. Think of what Obama implemented for those TVs. The LEDs, the digital television, Come on, man. They know what the fuck they're doing. This shit is all to control you, control the minds. Something else I wanted to say. I wanted to say it before. It came to my mind and I forgot it. And then I got it again and I was about to get this out and I fucking forgot it again. So. But, yeah. Yes. Yeah, natural law. But natural law goes to human law, you know, which is common man's law. Because you got common man's law, you got natural law, and then you got universal law, and then you got cosmic law. So, I mean, they didn't even explain this in law. You know, they tell you that it comes from the cosmos, and it comes from cosmos, extends to the universe, into nature, into common man. And I rock with that. Because common man's law is, hey, look, it's common man law. I mean, back in the days, shit, what you call it? The presidents went and fucking had a duel in the fucking woods and killed the motherfucker. That's how Hamilton died. A lot of motherfuckers don't know that. Hamilton died because of duel. This motherfucker went to fight, bitch. It's common man law. Okay, we disagree. Let's go fight, motherfucker. That's just what it is. That's why it's so dope. Hey, look, that's how law works. That's why you got firearms and guns, and that's why you got the First Amendment and then the Second Amendment. First, let's talk about it. Second Amendment. All right, well, let's take up arms, bitch, and let's fight. Fuck it. We can't come to agreement. Let's fight over it then. You know, that's how it was. And obviously, whoever wins, well, guess what? They won. You know, that's nature. That animals have territory fight or they fight. Fuck, somebody's fighting for that shit. Hey, stronger one survives. You know, fucked up way to put it, but that's why George Bush came out and said the rule of the law, but not the rule of the jungle, bitch. Because he know what time it is. He understands that. You know, they understand that. So, hey. So, you know, look at, hold on. Check this shit out. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of shit don't. Okay. On July 11th, 1804, Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr met. Shit, gotta pop up. Met on the dueling grounds at Weehawken, New Jersey, which is a native fucking name in a native place, right? To fight the final skirmish of a long-lived political and personal battle. When the duel was over, Hamilton would be mortally wounded and Burr would be wanted for murder. I've read this story before. Hamilton was a Federalist, Burr was a Republican. Think about that for a minute. The men clashed repeatedly in the political arena. The first skirmish was in 1791 when Burr successfully captured a United States Senate seat from Philip Schuyler, Hamilton's powerful father-in-law. Hamilton, then the Treasury Secretary, would have counted on Schuyler to support his policies. When Burr won the elections, Hamilton fumed. In 1800, Burr obtained and published the Public Conduct and Charter of John Adams, Esquire, President of the United States, a document highly critical of Adams, a Federalist. Hamilton, its author, had intended it for a private circulation. Its publication proved highly embarrassing for Hamilton and helped widen rifts in the Federalist Party. That same year, when Republicans Aaron Burr and Thomas Jefferson tied in a balloting for the presidency, Hamilton lobbied Congress to decide the election in Jefferson's favor. Hamilton's campaign had little effect, but in the end, Jefferson emerged as the winner. It was the New York's governor race of 1804, however, that published the two men to violence in that election. Burr turned his back on the Republicans and ran as an independent. Burr believed that if he won, he would regain power. The prospect Burr leading New York mortified Hamilton, who despised and mistrusted Burr completely. In early 1804, Hamilton tried to convince New York Federalists not to support Burr. Although Hamilton's campaign was probably not the deciding factor, The Burr campaign failed. Burr was crushed in the general election by Morgan Lewis, a Republican candidate who was supported by George and DeWitt Clinton, powerful New York Republicans. Think about that, motherfucker. Right? Think about that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, sorry. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. All right, so yeah, so anyways, back to that whole thing is, they got into a fucking duel, right? Hoping that a victory on the dueling ground, right, could revive his flagging political career. Burr challenged Hamilton to a duel. Hamilton wanted to avoid the duel, but politics left him no choice. If he admitted to Burr's charge, which was substantially true, he would lose his honor. If he refused the duel, the result would be the same. Either way, his political career would be over. After Hamilton and Burr's seconds tried without success to settle the matter amicably, the two political enemies met on the dueling grounds at Waukegan, New Jersey, on the morning of July 11th. Oh, shit. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Oh, shit. Ain't that crazy? Judge has set Donald Trump's sentencing for July 11th. Yo, I just realized that. Yo, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy. And ironically, it's in, New York, right? It's in New York, which New Jersey and New York are right near each other. But anyways, so it says they met on the dueling grounds at Waukegan, New Jersey on the morning of July 11th. Okay? So each fired a shot from a .56 caliber dueling pistol. Burr was unscathed. Hamilton fell to the ground mortally wounded. He died the next day. Instead of reviving Burr's political career, the duel helped to end it. Burr was charged with 2 counts of murder. After his term as vice president ended, he would never hold elective office again, and his next plot to gain power would end in charges of treason. So ain't that crazy? Them motherfuckers had a battle and a duel on July 11th, which is ironically Trump's sentencing day, which ironically these two, damn, there goes a deer that was hit by a big ass deer was hit by something. But I've made a video about this before and how a lot of this stuff lined up with Donald Trump. But that's pretty interesting. Like, hey, I just realized that, the battle for New York, and that's what they call it, the battle for New York. Well, kind of think about it, Trump battling in New York, from New York. That's pretty crazy. Again, hey man, one of these motherfuckers gonna get assassinated or some shit. but that's pretty crazy. But yeah, so natural law. I mean, this was understood. You know, that's why they said they had a duel, and it was a legal fucking duel, but ended up being, charges of murder and shit. But yeah, and I do believe, I'm not mistaken, that he did get charged with treason or some shit, but not murder, because they agreed to the duel. So, I mean, if somebody agrees to a fight, they fight. They do a contract. Look, bitch, if I die, fuck it. Nobody else. Hey, it is what it is. So yeah, natural law. But pretty crazy. I'm trying to scroll through the comments. So again, shout out to all you guys and whoever else is watching. Beautiful up here in the Northeast in the 80s, super humid. But yeah, pretty wild world we living in. Pretty wild. Seriously wild. So what else we got? Who else is up on here? Shoot a thumbs up or something. It says total of 22 on 3 different channels. But I only see Toon Yoshi and John B. Shout out to all you guys. I know people just listen, but it'd be cool to see what's up. I haven't seen a lot of different people in a while, but hey, it's a good thing. It means people are waking up, moving on, and get away from this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I come on here still, to make people create thoughts in people's minds, to make people think about what they're doing, to change. You know what I mean? Like, so you know what? And if people get off here, hell, it's a beautiful thing. Get caught in this rat wheel. I don't know what the fuck's going on in the truth community. I have no fucking clue what's going on in the truth community. I don't even know. Oh, there you go. What's good? Bend over, Mr. Magmittens. And you know what? It's a lot better that way. Not knowing, not keeping up, with the latest, greatest conspiracy theory, So, yeah, people are asleep physically, mentally. Even truthers and people that think they're awake, I think they're far more asleep than anybody. They don't know what's going outside their own fucking doorstep. Literally, yesterday, I bought the newspaper. Matter of fact, I got the bitch right here. I had to buy this shit because I'm like, what the local news is even getting in on the conspiracy theories. Like, on the front fucking page. I was like, what the hell? I had to buy this shit. Look at this shit, y'all. I did a quick video on it. But this is on the front page. And then it has the, on the bottom it has, or on the side it has, no way. On the bottom it has Detroit man arrested in plot to join an Islamic State, feds say. So, and then the first other one is Trump. Truth social media post boosts QAnon again. So, damn, they really laying out the narrative. 100% laying out the narrative. Because that's the same rhetoric they're going to use. Think about it, they got that on the top and that on the bottom. They say a Detroit man arrested in plot to join Islamic State, right? From his grandparents' home in Detroit, Feds say Jabril Pratt was meticulously building a dream to join a terrorist group in the Middle East. He wanted to fight for the Islamic State, officials say. He bought airline tickets, special books, a gas mask, and other gear to prepare for his mission. Now, you know how that's some bullshit? Because one, you can't bring any of that shit on a fucking airplane. You're not gonna bring no gas mask. You're gonna be alerted real quick. You got a gas mask. They're like, what the fuck? Seriously. You know what I mean? And it says, and other gear. What other gear, bitch, you gonna bring on a plane? Fuck out of here. To prepare for his mission, videotaped himself pledging his allegiance to IS, whatever that is, and wrote goodbye letters to his family, telling his father things weren't just working out for me. I ain't gotta read anymore. We already know that's the same fucking script they use every time. In the Trump Truth Social, they got, as Donald Trump heads towards November rematch election against President Joe Biden, his online post revigorating a key element of his support from past years, the conspiracy theory known as QAnon. We already know it's the same motherfucking people, the same shit. On the front page of the paper in Rochester, come on, man. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. Seriously. But hey, it just is what it is, man. Can you believe that? But it's the world we live in, guys. Can't even believe it. And this is here locally in Rochester, New York. Like, seriously. I tell people they got shit going on in your own community. You better pay attention. Get up off that truth and internet, come outside, like, why is there a wall around my fucking house with military vehicles out? Oh my God, I thought I was conspiracy theory and conspiring all day and exposing the latest nonsense on fucking television. Same television that wants me to do it. I just keep doing it. Unbelievable, man. It's crazy. What's good, Eyes on the Audit? Shout out to you. Shout out to my mate. I haven't seen Mad Pyman in a minute, man. I hope Mad Pyman is doing well. I haven't seen him around. You know? Right. They call it conspiracy theory to promote it, but then they call you a conspiracy theorist when shit gets real. It's crazy. Pretty crazy, man. But yep, it's the world we live in. It's a crazy one. It's a crazy one. Hold on 1 second. Come join our panel. Yeah, just what you call it? Let me know how. I think you got my email. right2021@gmail.com. I think you got it still. But Damn, this truck got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This motherfucking truck got 28 tires on it. God damn. But it probably haul a lot of weight. It's a metal truck. That bitch got 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24 fucking tires. God damn. There's 24 goddamn tires on that truck. Good God almighty. That truck rolling with 24 tires on it. Damn. So, how's plant life going? Let's talk about how this better start anyway. Well, shit, plant life going good. Shit. Can't complain. Plant life's phone getting hot. Plant life is going good. Plant life is going good. I should have a bunch of different, I'm gonna get my tea thing going back again, so I'll let y'all know. But I'll have a bunch of different medicinal teas and shit and some other stuff, you know, so stuff that, you know, people could use for certain things every day. So heated it down. But yeah, plant life going good, man. Everything to heal us is sitting in nature. Every single thing. And that's what they don't want us to know. Keep us far away from that. Keep us far away from healing ourselves. Ain't that crazy though? This is the thing, right? Let's think about some things real quick, right? Before I get up off here, let's think about some things. We live in a society where because we lost our way, we don't know how to deal with our body, whatever the case may be. We can't realize if we gain another person that we're fat. We can't realize when we're looking in the mirror and I was 140 and I'm now 385 that's a fucking problem. We don't realize that I had one stomach, now I got 6. I can't see my wee-wee, or I can't wipe my own ass. That's not normal. We haven't, this is how far we've gotten. Then we just willy-nilly run to the doctor, who, if you actually paid attention to the whole fucking setup, ain't nothing but like going to a fucking auto repair shop. They have no clue what the fuck they're doing. They lump you into a group, log into a fully linked system of just what they think could be wrong. And then they give you fucking white pills or blue or yellow or slightly a different fucking color that you don't know what the fuck it is. and say, take this. And then if you read the bitch, you'll probably die. If not die or get sick from something else when you read the shit. And then people just pop the shit in their mouth and take it any fucking way. Me, when I used to go to the doctors, and they used to be like, here, take this. I'll read it, and it'll scare the fuck out of me so bad, I wouldn't even take it. I'm like, I ain't taking that shit. This shit like, what the fuck? You tell me all the good it's supposed to do, oh. And then I go read the shit when I pick it up from the fucking pharmacy, and that bitch tells me everything that I shouldn't be doing with it. Therefore, that shit goes straight in the trash can. I ain't taking that shit. That's how far we've come. Just totally shut our minds off. But the time we're in is where we're at a time where this shit should be unacceptable. I went the other day, I forgot to upload that video. Damn. I'll upload the short later. I went in the store the other day. My son was like, damn, they got Sour Patch Kids fucking Oreo cookies. I said, what? I looked at shit, read the ingredients. I'm like, it has cancer on top of cancer on top of cancer. Blue 40, red 20, red 4, red 5, yellow 5, blue late 6, all this shit. I'm like, God damn. How is that legal? Why? Because we don't care. We just consume it. We don't care. Now, think about this. We're at a point where we should have the thoughts like, this is what I tell people when I talk about, why the fuck you think, because when I talk all this shit, they always say, oh, you must be a fucking support Biden. I tell them, bitch, I don't support either one of them fucking motherfuckers. I don't got nothing to do with the politic bullshit. I understand what's going on here. And I say, and people should be having these thoughts right now of, yeah, who gave these motherfuckers power over us? That's what we should all be asking ourselves. Who gave them the power to rule over us? We're at a point right now where we should be thinking like, okay, how did they get this power? And why do they have it? And why do we keep allowing them to do what the fuck they keep doing? That's what the fuck we should be thinking. No, it's not because they protect us. No, it's not because that's just the way it is. No, why do they get to make all the decisions? Why do they get to implement all the rules? Why do they get to say this is right, that's wrong, this is right, that's wrong? Who gave them that power? And why did if it's our freedom of choice and, you know, we got rights and this and shit and that and shit. Well, why do we got to go get our rights? We should already have them. We should be telling them, bitch, leave me the fuck alone. Right? Why is this system in place the way it is? We should all be questioning that. But why do we got to do that? You know? You know what? Why do we got to register our car? Why do we got to go get a license? That's not going to change the way we drive, what we do. We don't need all that. We can still obey the fucking speed limits and shit like that. Yeah, you can, bitch, if I ain't got your plate on there, hey, you can pull me over if I'm doing too fast, and you know what? You could even write me a ticket. Say, yeah, you know what? You got me. I was going on too fast. You know what? I can respect that. I don't want to wear a seatbelt, bitch. I don't need to wear a seatbelt. That's me. I'm not harming nobody else. Oh, your body might fly out the window and hit somebody. Somebody told me that. I was talking to about a seatbelt years ago. They were like, well, your body might fly out the car and you might hurt somebody. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck kind of stupid shit is that? Y'all really living in dumb land. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Well, yeah. Why? Me going to register in a vehicle ain't changing shit. Me going to get a driver's license ain't changing nothing. So why we got to do it? Well, that's just because what? We got to give money to somebody, sign over our property, so they can regulate and tell us what the fuck to do with it, charge us tax every year. I mean, that's what they're doing. That's what people don't ever ask. Why? Why do we got to do this? Why do we got to do that? Who told us that that was the way to go? You know? It's crazy, man. Doesn't make sense at fucking all. You know? Doesn't make sense. I think people would respect the law more. You buy a house. All right, they got to regulate everything. Why you got to have this? Why you got to go get a permit to put a fence up? Why you got to do all this shit? Why? Why? And when you start asking why, guess what? It ain't no fucking reason why. It's because we just let them do the shit willy-nilly. You know? I just saw a buddy of mine. He sells food. He does like food cart, but he does it in his own business, which he got permission from the landlord. In the town is trying to come fuck with him because he's doing it. And he showed me. I said, look, tell him to show you. You got all your shit from the state. You got your shit from the health department, and the health department wants a certain amount of money every month. I said, what? You got everything required by the state? Yeah. And the town said you got to have this special permit for that. He's got to have a peddler and he's got to have a peddler permit and a what do they call it? Hold on. I'll tell y'all in case somebody going through this shit. Hold on. Hold on. I'll tell you what they told me he had to have. These motherfuckers said you gotta have a fucking. Hold on. I'll give you the wording for it. They said you gotta have a fucking. Oh, you gotta have a solicitor's permit or a peddler's permit. Oh, no, my bad. I don't want to get this wrong. They told him he needs a hawker and peddler's permit, right? That's what they told him he needed to do what he's already been doing. He's got to go there, get this, and then he can do what he's doing. What in the fuck? That don't make any sense. I told him, you got to have a what? I said, listen, man, you tell them to bring you everything that they're talking in paper. Guess what, guys? They ain't bring it yet. You know what they came back? They said, you're going to be charged like $100 every time this lady comes. I said, under what? Tell them to keep bringing you papers. They ain't come back yet. They keep sending them threats. They ain't come back yet. Because I told him, they want you to get a what? They said they want to get him a permit, a hawker and peddler, right? Now, this is what a hawker and peddler's permit is. Except hereafter expressly provided, any person, either principal or agent, who from any public street or public place, or by going from house to house or place to place of business, all right, to on foot or any form of vehicle, sells or barters, offers for sale, barters or carrier, or exposes for sale or barter any goods, wares, merchandise, books, magazines, periodicals, or any other items of value except milk, water, and newspapers. That's what they wanted to get. right? But if you look up the legal definition of hawker and peddler, that's not it. All right? That's a person on any public street going from place to place. He's at his own business in his lot. And that's what they want him to get. I said, that don't get that. Tell them to get the fuck from up out of here. But not, nicely. Tell them just bring it in right. Guess what? They haven't brought it yet. And guess what he's doing? Still cooking his food. And think about that. Just simply cooking food, people coming to buy it. He'd be busy as hell. I don't eat that kind of food, but people come to buy it. It'd be busy. And because it's busy, they want to get money. He first started, they ain't said a fucking word. But once they see him busy, guess what they want to do now? Oh, because people are parking on the street or over here. What the fuck? It's his own damn parking lot. But when they see he started making money, they want to cut. That's how it works. They wanted to cut. And, and if he does get that kind of permit, guess what they'll start to do? They'll start to regulate him. They'll say he submitted. So they're going to be, but if you don't, guess what? Ain't nothing they can do. What are they going to do? You can't get charged with a crime. That's no crime. What are they going to do? Come steal his car? No. What they're going to try to do is go get with the health department, and they're going to try to say this and try to say that. But nope, because state law trumps local laws. So if the state says it's okay, and he's got everything he needs, fuck what y'all talking about. Ain't nothing you can do. And they still have yet to bring back any document that says otherwise. So, and all I'm saying is, if we knew, half the shit that they know, a lot of this shit wouldn't be going on. That's why I said, who gives them the power? We do. Anytime anybody comes tells me something, I say, this shit goes to one ear and out the other. Bitch, I want to see it on paper. Just like when I go to the county building, Monroe County building. They got a metal detector there. It says no weapons allowed. All right. I ain't bringing no weapons in here, but it doesn't say you'll be subject to search or anything of that nature. If it did, then, hey, I got to go through the process. But if it don't, I'm not going to do it because you just tell me to do it. And that's the mentality we should have been had is, nah, you got to show me this. You ain't going to just tell me some shit and I'm supposed to do it. And this is how local governments, small governments have been operating for a very long time, is by just telling people, hey, you got to do this. You must do that. This is how it's got to be done. The reality is that ain't how it's supposed to be done. That's not what the law says. That ain't even what their rules say. And it's amazing what you see, governments get away with. And I'm talking from all the way down at the bottom. They get away with a lot of shit that they have no business getting away with. And they make a lot of money. Just like here at the impound lots. They be impounding people's cars illegally because they be illegally signing a tow form saying that car is disabled and the owner or operator has no ability to remove it. Well, they don't give you the ability they don't give you the option to call your own tow guy. You see? But they write it. I found them writing it on the tow slip, which that is a fucking form of fucking fraud. Because they never asked you, but again, it's implied consent. And I try to tell people, it's like, yo, they try to tow your fucking car. Like, yo, you should be able to move your own car. Okay, you got me. You got them. All right. Let them get their own property. Nah, they got to make that money. It goes to the pound to where it's their pound, the city pound. Rochester is a city pound, but they have outsourced towing companies because they get a cut because that's how they want to avoid some liability. They say, oh, well, we got the tow truck. When you get into the court, well, we got the tow truck form that they could have got for them. Man, that shit pisses me off when I see. Now, if it's a city one, they were doing that and they got sued. They don't do that no more. They try to say, oh, they cut the service. No, bitch, y'all got sued. I know what time it is. So they just, this is to cover their ass and say, oh, well, we called. How the fuck you gonna bring another company in to tow your vehicle to their city's impound lot? That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. And that's how they get away with shit, man. Because we don't know. You know? We don't know. And they said, ignorance of the law is no excuse. Ignorance is bliss. They say, hey, let a fool be deceived. They believe in that. If it's a fool, let him be deceived. You know? So anyways, didn't mean to go off on a tangent there, but hey, you know. Yeah, the USA is a business. It's not, you know, you're not a fucking American. You're a U.S. citizen. And that's it. Nothing else to talk about. Your passport don't say American. Your ID don't say American. Your birth certificate don't say American. No document you own says you're an American. So, what are you? And then they all conflict each other because your you might be born in another state. Your birth certificate might say, mine is Colorado. My New York State ID, how the fuck that's my ID? That's false identification. That ain't me. And then I got my birth date, but it ain't got my birthplace. Think about that. Think about that. Ain't that crazy? You got motherfuckers from other countries with New York State ID, Florida ID, Texas ID. I'm from motherfuckers from a whole nother fucking jurisdiction, but they got a state ID. That ain't identifying you. Think about it. It's fucking not identifying. How is that identifying you? You know? I mean, of course I know what it is, but that's not identifying you. How you giving somebody half the identity? Bitch, what you mean? This ain't my ID. I don't have my you get stopped. I don't have my birth certificate on me. You got your ID? Oh, fuck, my birth certificate is my identification. I needed that to get the ID, so birth certificate would be the identification. Well, you don't need to put a face to it, motherfucker. This is me. You know what? I gotta let me get my birth certificate. Let me get me a picture of me. Let y'all motherfuckers verify it. That's me, motherfucker. Because I needed this to get all these documents. So that must be a powerful document that I'm showing you right now. So you could tell me it ain't me. You can take it, but you're liable for my fucking birth certificate. How you like that one? You know? Well, he presented his birth certificate. Well, that's not false identification. That's my fucking birth certificate, mother. You know what I mean? I mean, what? You need that to get that, but yet what? It's not good enough? I bet you when you get to court and get thrown out, you get charged with false identification or whatever the fuck they charge. Hey, look, this is my birth certificate. You know? Oh, you do have, well, we got to go by your, no, I gave you my birth certificate. I didn't give you that thing you created for me. I didn't give you that. See, that's a whole nother angle right there. The motherfuckers ain't hear about that one. You just hear sovereign citizen bullshit all over there. No, use what they got out here. Don't create some shit out of thin air. I'm from the Disciples of God Ministries shit. No, use what they already got. Use your fucking birth certificate. You know? There's a birth certificate right here. That's me. That's mine. That's when I was born. That's it. That's my identification. I could get into a border, but bitch, you won't look at it on the side of the road? What the fuck? This is my border document. You know? Then get a passport. Show them this is my ID right here, passport. I don't got that shit. I eliminated it. I don't want nothing to do with it. You know? So that's why they want to burn it down. They want to destroy this bitch because people figuring out the game that they've been playing for so many years. They've been figuring it all out. They don't like it. That's why a lot of motherfuckers, they're going rogue, but they're gonna go full rogue nation. You know, where they're just gonna go straight tyranny. You know, this is what every fucking nation that collapsed, Nation that went tyrannical, nation that went communism, this is how they did it. They had to go rogue. Which means, hey, just like they do showing you with Donald Trump, they gone rogue on him. You know? It's a show, but they went rogue. Witness? No, you can't have no witnesses. No, you can't have nothing. Nope. Only what we want to prosecute you with, that's what we're going to do here. You want to appeal it later? You can appeal it later, but we about to roll your ass. That's what they've been told to do. So, man. So yeah, who died and made you king? That's what we should be asking. And the thing about it, it's well known that these motherfuckers came and took this land. How the hell we still putting up with this shit is beyond me. These motherfuckers took the damn land. Nobody, what, you know, pray for Ukraine, pray for fucking Palestine, pray for Israel, pray for every fucking body. But ain't nobody praying for the ones that they stole this bitch. What the hell kind of shit is that? But yeah, man, that's about all I got. Rambling, roofing. You know, I just did a full trip from Rochester to Buffalo to back. So, you know, I'm about to get up off here and shout out to everybody. And, you know, man, just we in a wild time, man. Wild and crazy time. So, stay up, stay prepared. Did Go Car Wash take over all the small car wash in your area? God damn, these motherfuckers are everywhere. They took over every car wash in Rochester. Go Car Wash. But they everywhere. And did y'all know, like, someone stole this? Yeah. Another thing is signature. This is why a signature is so important, because a signature is a seal. It's what you seal things. A signature is something living that offers something fictional. So when you sign something, it lets them know you're alive, right? And that now you made something fictional, but you made something fictional, commercial, contractual. You know, you put your seal upon it. You know, this is where that comes. Signature actually comes from word. What is it? Seal. Hold on. It's called because it's called the sign, obviously, but. It comes from it references a kind of document in Scottish law, right? From signature, directly from medieval Latin signature, rescript. It's called the matrix of a seal, right? That's what it's called. Your signature is actually called the matrix of a seal. Now, if you look up what a matrix of a seal is, and this is why, you know, courts and shit like that and judges, they have a seal. They use a seal. Tribes, they use seals. Technically, you're supposed to seal something. You're not supposed to sign it, right? A seal, a signature kind of fucks you over, but a seal lets them know exactly who you truly are, which is pretty crazy how they do it, but it's called seal matrices. Right? It's called seal matrices. The motto is an inscription, right? And it's a matrix, but it's supposed to encompass you, your tribe, your nation, whatever, your family. That's what you're supposed to do everything with a seal. Seals are very powerful. All right? Seals are way more powerful than its actual signature, you know? Yeah, so it's pretty crazy, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. That's why they always ask for your signature, because that removes you. You know what I mean? It removes your living being. It proves that you're alive, but it doesn't give you any living benefits at all. Doesn't give you none. Nothing. Don't give you no living benefits under the law whatsoever, your signature. And that's how they want it. You know? So, but that's all I got for now. Much love to y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. And yeah. Peace.
Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you'll never leave in my face. Heart is racing here now. Never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess. No, you're a minor. Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's missing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you'll never leave in my veins.